It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway for Wild Card Weekend. Has this at the 6. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They've got first down here from the 36. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down from the 42. They'll try the right side with Cook. They'll have him gain about a handful there. Coming up to stop that play was Jahdae Barron.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On a quick first down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All set now. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Jackson now on third. Buys time, rolling right. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They have it first and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. Straight ahead, here's Cook. A nice choice there to send this outside. It gets about 6 yards on the carry. Give them 7 on the play, and now they have second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2. Sometimes...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Slot. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Pack the 60. Pack the 60.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here we go. Here we go.
We send a man in motion. Throwing on first down. Willis. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the 49ers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Come on, Doc. Come on. 180. That's a lot. Come on.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
They got a hand on it, and now it's intercepted! And the 49ers take possession of the football. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a quarterback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Come on. Let's go.
Again, it's Brooks. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Willis now, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. The play fake, now Willis to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Now here's Lamar. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Escapes the pocket. Toward Flowers, it's intercepted. Picked off by Colin Oliver. And the 49ers will take over along the midfield stripe back to the interception and return. So not only is he unable to learn from the mistake on the previous Brock. Defense actually forces him into another mistake on the very next drive.
You know what? I'm actually looking at this on the positive because there's nothing nice to say about the quarterback playing those decisions. But this defense doesn't just settle for the one interception. Nope. Nope, they smell some blood in the water, and they're going after it.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Downfield, and he has McConkey. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
So 1st down from the 41. Again, it's Cook. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and inches.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Another one for Cook. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down. Here's Lamar. Caught. Nice game left side. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
At the 6-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. And up to Cook here out of his own read. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Catch made. It's a Seattle touchdown. Seahawks can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
Come on. Set. Talk, set, go.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. There he goes, right sideline. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Looking slant route, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
So first down from the 41. Lamar off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds a man right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Ozzy, sit up.
Now run by Cook. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot. 180.
Lamar back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed left side there to Jennings. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Hauled in left side. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To throw, here's Willis. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure and they got him. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
He's got the hook up to Weaver. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Third down, line to gain, 9 yards out.
Back to 11. Here we go. 70 range. 70, Cougar 19. Go.
They're in long for him here. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Seahawks 21. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
In it to win it.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
180. Get out. 180. It's hot.
Lamar now from the gun. Buying some time right. He can run it. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
1st down throw for Jackson. Cut out left. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready, shot.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie us up 28-all.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, because that takes us into the break.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the 2nd half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback.
Ready up.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Going to Brooks here to start the half. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
$7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They go play action. Here's Willis. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. The play fake. Now Willis to throw. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on 1st down. Willis. Finds him on the crossing route. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Ready. 70, Timberwolf. Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates! Cup 19! Cup 19!
Here's a design run. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Panther 11! Panther 11! Ready!
Brooks on the counter. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Youngway Koo is set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! No, sit hot! 180! You turned it.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down from the 42. They go play fake with Jackson. Likely's got it right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. He's in the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco.
Kate, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Koo with the extra point. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
42. Seahawks 28.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
In trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Seahawks have it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks, That is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
This is Cook on the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Sit on! Sit on!
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the 49ers have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
60 Eagles, please! Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
18, Stephanie. Cougar 19.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
19 tight.
Lewis in the pistol. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
49. Seahawks 28. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. His return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Sit on! Sit on! What are you? Sit on!
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Right side cut by Higgins. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's on!
It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. Picked up by the 49ers. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. We're down to one quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The 49ers with the football, hoping to close out a playoff victory.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Here we go. Hiking. Hey, Panthers, Cowboy, let's go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
From the red zone on first. They set up the screen. Brooks. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Get it. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The play clock reaches 5 seconds, and we're going to get a timeout here. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Okay,
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
ready. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, right?
Shotgun snap now to Willis. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead.
Seahawks 28.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Blitz on.
Blitz coming, Lamar. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down. Desperation
time here. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Cougar 19. Ready.
The give here on second. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Ready. Dragon 6, 70 Timberwolf. Buffalo 18.
Willis now, third down.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
A loss of 7 yards.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return coming from the 6.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. Caught by Flowers. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Working quickly here.
Yards. And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, here's Lamar. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Jackson now on third. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And goes to the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Play action now with Jackson. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the red zone now. Here's a screen for Cook. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Offense to the line fast. And again, it's Jackson. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The Seahawks making the scoreboard look a touch better. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Seahawks get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. With time ticking away, down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. 49ers, well, they can probably just run away and hide. You've set it downs for them from the 31.
Come on, come on.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
On the jump. Bronco 80. Here we go, here we go.
Running once more with Brooks. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
First down.
Here's Brooks. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
The 6-yard line.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Okay, great.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Ready, ready.
Again, they give to Brooks. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The 49ers keep running away with this. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
66. Seahawks.
So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
180. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
Lamar now from the gun. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he'll get it up to the 27. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Finds Higgins for another grab. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
10 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. This is completed downfield to Likely. He has this down to the 34. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeouts. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the
Jackson's going to throw again. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
First down.
Walking inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Seahawks putting up points in a game decided. T. Higgins the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Rush coming up, finds a seam left side. He's off to the races. 30. And they return it all the way back for 2 to minimize the sting of that opposing touchdown.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Go!
Lewis on the design run.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Seattle.